Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and I am in Minnesota for the second of a three-game series. New York Yankees at the Minnesota Twins, August 23 in our 1969 replay. It will be Stottlemyre for the Yankees and Jim Perry for the Twins. I'm going to grab a cup and then I'll go through the lineups here. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Good afternoon to you. Great to see you as always. The Yankees come into this game 5 games under 500. They're 31 and a half games behind the Orioles in the East. Leading off, Horace Clarke at second base. Batting second is Gene Michael, playing short. Batting third, Roy White in left field. The cleanup hitter is Joe Pepitone at first base. And Kathy Harden for the Yanks, absolutely. Bobby Mercer batting fifth in right field. Jimmy Hall batting sixth in center. Jerry Kenny bats seventh. He's at third base. Jake Gibbs, the catcher, batting eighth. And the pitcher coming in with 9 wins is Mel Stottlemyre, and he's been a bit of a disappointment this year. For the first place Twins with a 16 and 1/2 game lead in the West. Rod Carew still out. We expect him back in early September. Ted Uhlaender leads off in center field. Cesar Tovar bats second at second base. Tony Oliva is in right field, batting third. The cleanup hitter is Harmon Killebrew at third base. Rich Reese bats fifth, he's at first. Greg Nettles in left, he's batting sixth. Johnny Roseboro, the catcher, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Leo Cardenas at shortstop, and the pitcher with 15 wins. They both won 20 in real world. Perry is on pace to win a 20. He's batting ninth, he's the pitcher. Oh. Hey, Rick. You not feeling well? What's the problem? Is it a physical problem or what? And the Minnesota Twins take the field. We're glad to see you, though, either way. Horace Clarke leads it off for the Yankees. Switch hitter batting left against Jim Perry. Okay, Perry is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Clarke. Switch hitter, batting left, 5-5, and he flies it to center field for Hall. He's under it, he makes the catch, and there's one away. That brings up Gene Michael. We hope everybody's doing well here. I'm in Studio B right now in Fort Lauderdale, broadcasting remotely to Minnesota through the time travel of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. Michael, also a switch hitter, batting left against Perry. the windup, and the pitch to Michael. That's 6-7. Switch hitter batting left. It's a base hit by Michael, right up the middle. So Michael is on. And Roy White is the batter. He's also a switch hitter. So the Yankees have 3 switch hitters, a left and all left-handers, and all switch hitters batting left against the right-hander Perry. It's Michael on first. Oh, diabetes. Okay. It's better today. Okay. I wish you feel better. It's Michael on first, 1 down. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to White. That's 5-5. Switch hitter batting left. Fly ball center field again. It's Eulander under it. He makes the catch, and it's 2 down with Michael on first. And now Joe Pepitone. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. Okay. Pepitone, left-handed hitter. And the pitch from Perry. 6-8, left-handed, and he lines it to first, caught by Reese. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by Michael. He was left on base. After a half, it's Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. Yankees take the field. Stottlemyre on the mound. And Ted Eulander will lead it off. He's a left-handed hitter. Twins also have their lineup with a bunch of left-handers. Okay, now Stottlemyre is ready. The pitch to Eulander. 212 right-handed. He hit him. So Eulander will take first as Stottlemyre on the first pitch hits Ted Eulander. He's a B, 1-10, 1-8 being held with Gibbs. Now Cesar Tovar. Oh yeah, really? Yeah. Okay, Tovar at the plate. It's Eulander on first being held. Here's Stottlemyre from the stretch. And Ron has arrived. Great to see you, Ron. The pitch to Tovar. That's 6-8, right-handed, walked him. So the Twins have first and second, nobody out for Tony Oliva. It's a dangerous situation that Stottlemyre has got himself into here. Oliva, left-handed hitter. And the pitch from Stottlemyre. 4-9, left-handed, grounds it to short for Michael, 327. 17-3, and he forces Tovar at second. And it's Oliva on first, Eulander on third, with 1 out. First and third, 1 down for Harmon. Infield is back. Here's the pitch to Killebrew. That's 6-5 right-handed, and that's hit well by Killebrew to left field. And that's going to be deep enough for Eulander to tag. White makes the catch for the second out, and here comes Eulander home. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Well, that's sure better than a home run, I guess. Two outs now, with Oliva on first and Rich Reese is the batter. Stottlemyre. And the pitch to Reese. 3-8 right-handed. He grounds it to first base for Pepitone. He takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. 1 run for the Twins on a sacrifice fly. No hits, hit by pitch, a walk, a force, and 1 left on. After 1, it's Minnesota 1 and New York 0. We move to the top of the second. Bobby Mercer is the batter. His first plate appearance today. Here's Perry. He gets the sign from Roseboro. And the pitch. Kathy Harden for the Yankees. 6-6 base hit by Mercer. That was a base hit to right, thrown in by Tony Oliva. Mercer is on with no outs, and here's Jimmy Hall. Perry now from the stretch. 6-7, left-handed, base hits, Hall. Mercer rounding second, and he goes to third. So the Yankees open up the second here with 2 hits. It's first and third, nobody out. And Jerry Kenny, the batter. Twins will play the infield back here. Here's Perry now. Facing Jerry Kenny, and the pitch. That's 5-7. Left-handed, and that is a base hit by Kenny. Third consecutive hit for the Yankees. Mercer comes home to tie it up. Hall goes to third. It's a 1-1 ball game. Three consecutive singles starting off the second here. Top of the second for the Yankees. First and third, still the infield back. Jake Gibbs is the batter. Okay, Perry. He looks in from the stretch. And the pitch to Gibbs. 3-8. And he grounds it to first. Reese throws to second to force Kenny, and Hall comes home. That'll make it 2-1 Yankees. So it's Gibbs on first with 1 out, and here's Stottlemyre. Here's Perry, and the pitch to Mel. That's 2-9, he struck him out. First strikeout for Perry today. That's 2 outs. It's Gibbs on first. 2 runs in. Here's Horace Clark. He flew to center in the first. Again, switch hitter batting left against Perry. That's 2-4 right-handed. Pops it up to second for Tovar. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. 2 runs for the Yankees on 3 consecutive singles. 1 left on. Middle of the second, it's 2-1 New York over Minnesota. Here comes Mel now in his second inning. Greg Nettles leads it off. Left-handed hitter. I tend to only mention which side of the plate they bat if they're lefty, because they're less common, I think. So, or switch hitter. If I don't say anything, they're righty. But sometimes I do. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 1-4, and he grounds it to second. Clark has it and throws it over to Pepitone, one away. Here's Johnny Roseborough, left-handed hitter. Stottlemyre gets the sign from Gibbs. That's 1-7 right-handed, fly ball center field. For Jimmy Hall, he makes the catch. It's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second for Minnesota. Now Leo Cardenas is the batter. Pitch from Stottlemyre. 3-9. And he struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Stottlemyre. A 1-2-3 inning. And after 2, it's 2-1 New York over Minnesota. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. So glad that you've decided to spend some time with us this afternoon here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Jim Perry takes the mound to start his third inning. He allowed 2 in the second. He'll face Gene Michael here in the top of the third to start it off. Michael, switch hitter, batting left against Perry. Win number 16 of the season. Here's the windup and the pitch to Michael. 2-7 right-handed, grounds it back to Perry, throws to Reese at first, and there's one down. Perry 120 in real world. I think Boswell did too, if I'm not mistaken. Caught 114. And yes, Dave Boswell 120. So they had 2 20-game winners. They're not a couple folks I typically think of as 20-game winners, but they won it this year with this great hitting for the Twins, and they were both good pitchers too. Roy White steps into the batter's box here with 1 out, nobody on, in the top of the third, with the Yankees leading by 1. Here's Perry now. That's 3-6 right-handed, struck him out. The second strikeout for Jim Perry, and now Joe Pepitone, with 2 down and nobody on. Twins won the first of this 3-game series 5-2. Perry into his windup. The pitch to Pepitone. That's 4-8 left-handed, and he struck him out. That's the third of the game and a 1-2-3 for Perry. And in the middle of the third, it's 2-1 Yankees. Now Mel Stottlemyre will face Jim Perry to start off the bottom of the third. If any of you are wondering, our next game in our 1969 replay is one I'm looking forward to in particular. It's the San Francisco Giants at the Montreal Expos. It is that'll be the third of a 4-game series. They've already played a doubleheader. Of course, the Giants are one game behind the Atlanta Braves, and they lost to Montreal in the last game. But I'll have to double check on all that. For those of you interested, it's going to be Ray Sadecki for the Giants and Gary Wazlewski for the Montreal Expos. Okay, Perry at the plate. Here's Mel Stottlemyre. Whoa, that's 2-3. It's a base hit for Perry, right off his card. So Perry is on first to lead it off. And here's Ted Uhlaender. Ted hit by a pitch and scored on a sacrifice fly hit by Harmon Killebrew in the first. Stottlemyre from the stretch, and the pitch to Uhlaender. That's 5-3 left-handed. Grounds it back to Mel. He's a 124. Uh, 12-24. He may have trouble with this, Mel Stottlemyre. Let's see if he can get it. That's 11. No, he boots it. Mel Stottlemyre with the error. So that'll be first and second with nobody out. And Tovar comes up. He is the tying run at the plate. Actually, tying run is, I'm so sorry. The winning run is on first. I am so sorry. So Stottlemyre has put 2 on here with nobody out, and here's Tovar, bottom of the third. The pitch from Stottlemyre. That's 2-6 right-handed, fly ball right, and Mercer is under it, and the runners hold. 1 down for Tony O. Tony O and Killebrew. What a 1-2 combo. Stottlemyre from the stretch. The pitch to Oliva. That's 3-7 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit. It's a tie ball game as Perry crosses the plate. It's 2-2 now. Uhlaender went to third. It's first and third, 1 out. Deb Upcroft has arrived. Greetings. Oliva on first, Uhlaender on third with 1 out. And Harmon Killebrew, the infield, playing him back for the double play. Okay, Stottlemyre. The pitch to Killebrew. That's 1-8. Double 1-11. Yes, it is. It's a double to center field. Right in the gap. Uhlaender scores. That's unearned. Oliva rounding third. Let's see if he comes home. Meanwhile, Twins lead at 3-2. Oliva 1-16. My goodness. He's coming home, and they'll let him score, holding Killebrew at third. That way they don't get a sacrifice with 1 out. 3 runs batted in now for Harmon. 3 runs in. Third for Minnesota. It's 4-2 now. And Rich Reese is the batter. Killebrew on second, 1 down. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre. 2-9, and he chops it to second. Clark, his play is to first. He holds Killebrew at second. That's 2 away. And Greg Nettles is the batter. Clutch situation for Greg. 3 runs in already, 1 of them unearned. It's 4-2 Minnesota. We're in the bottom of the third, 2 down. And the pitch to Nettles. That's 5-5 left-handed. Grounds it to first. Pepitone takes it to the bag himself. And that will retire the side. But 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, an unearned run, 1 left on. After 3, it's 4-2 Minnesota. And I think it's time for me to refresh my coffee, as Bobby Mercer will lead it off for the Yankees here in the top of the 4th. Okay, Perry on the mound. Mercer steps into the batter's box. He's singled and scored in the second. The pitch to Mercer. That's 110 right-handed. Lines it to second. Caught by Tovar. 1 out. Here's Jimmy Hall. He also singled and scored in the second. The wind up by Perry and the pitch to Hall. 2-7 right-handed. Fly ball to center field for Eulander. Getting under it. 2 outs for Jerry Kenny. Kenny also singled. Yanks had 3 consecutive singles to lead off the top of the second. And they scored 2 runs. Yeah, they thought Mercer would be the next Mantle. I think some people thought even Tom Tresh might next Mantle. But Mercer did. I mean, I remember he was a .250 hitter with 25 homers a year. And then he had that breakout year where I think it was 71 where he hit .331. I said, wow, this guy has actually gotten better. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 4th. Kenny at the plate. The pitch from Perry. That's 1-3 right-handed. Fly ball to right. And Oliva is under it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Perry, and he's retired 9 in a row. Middle of the 4th, it's 4-2 Twins. Perry has certainly settled down. Here's Mil Stottlemyre. It'll be the bottom third for Minnesota. Roseboro, Cardenas, and Perry. Yeah. Here's Stottlemyre. And the pitch to Roseboro. That's 4-10 left-handed. Grounds it to short for Michael. 327. That's 12-3. That'll be 27. Can Michael get this? Oh, that's a reroll. That's 8, and he does. Michael throws him out. There's one away. Now Leo Cardenas. Cardenas struck out in the second. The windup by Stottlemyre. And the pitch to Cardenas. 3-8. Yeah, it's a base hit for Leo Cardenas with one out. Now Jim Perry comes up. He's a B bunter. We'll let him lay it down. Why not? Better yet, I'll just have him hit away. Switch hitter, batting left. He singled in the third to lead off the inning. Cardenas on first, one down. That's 4-4. Switch hitter, batting left. Fly ball right, Mercer. Makes the catch. Cardenas holds. It's 2 down. And here's Teddy Uhlaender. Ted was hit by a pitch and scored. Reached on an error by Stottlemyre and scored. Two outs, Cardenas on first. Here's the pitch to Uhlaender. That's 6-9 left-handed. Fly ball left field, Roy White. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Cardenas. Left on base, we've gone 4 here. It's still a 4-2 ball game. And we hope you are enjoying this ball game. Well, here's Jim Perry now. He is retired 9 in order, top of the 5th. It'll be Gibbs, Stottlemyre, and then back to the top, Horace Clarke. Jake Gibbs, left-handed hitter, steps into the batter's box. Here's Jim Perry. The pitch to Gibbs. That's 2-7 right-handed. Fly ball center field. And Uhlaender makes the catch. That's 10 in order for Jim Perry. Now Mel Stottlemyre. He'll surely hit here. Struck out in the second, Mel. Here's the pitch from Perry. That's 5-8. Right-handed. Grounds it to second, Tovar. 334. 13-3. He throws him out. And that's 2 away. Horace Clarke 0 for 2. Flew to center, popped to second. Here's Perry. The windup and the pitch to Horace. 5-10, switch hitter batting left, grounds it to third for Killebrew, 439. Now he may have trouble with this. 439, 7-4. That'll be 39. We'll go with 37. Oh, he's going to boot it. And it is a one-base error by Harmon. So Horace is on. First error for Minnesota today. Horace on first, one down. He's an A, 1-12 being held. And here's Gene Michael. Michael 1 for 2. From the stretch, Perry. The pitch to Michael. And that's 5-10. Switch hitter batting left, grounds to third. For Killebrew again, 439. Let's see if he can get out of this. 439, 5-4. No, it drops, goes through, and it's rolling to the wall. Nettles picks it up. Clark goes to third and holds. That went through. He could not get that. So it's second and third, 2 down for Roy White. Clutch situation. It's a 4-2 game. White is the go-ahead run at home. He's 0 for 2. Here's Perry. The pitch to White. That's right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. So the Yanks strand 2. No runs, 1 hit, the error. Middle of the 5th, it's 4-2 Yankees. Bottom of the 5th, Cesar Tovar to lead it off for the Twins. They lead by 2. Here's Mel now. The pitch to Tovar. That's 4-9, right-handed. Grounds it to short from Michael. He's a 327. That's 6-3. He throws him out. 1 away. Okay, here's Tony Oliva. 1 for 2 today. Singled and scored on Killebrew's double. The pitch to Oliva. That's 5-12 left-handed. Hits it to Clark at second. He's at 216. 16-2. And he throws him out. 2 away. And Harmon Killebrew comes to the plate. Harmon knocked in the first run with a sacrifice fly. Then he doubled in 2 with a double. He has 3 runs batted in today. 2 outs, nobody on. Stottlemyre. The pitch to Killebrew. That's 1-6-0. He walked him. So Harmon takes first. With 2 outs, Rich Reese at the plate. He's a left-handed hitter, Reese. Reese 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. That's 6-8 left-handed. Struck him out. That is the second strikeout for Stottlemyre. Side retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Killebrew. He was left on. We've gone 5. It's 4-2 Twins. Top of the 6th. Joe Pepitone to lead it off. The Yankees are down by 2 here. In the top of the 6th. Pepitone is 0 for 2. Perry's first endurance is the 7th. Stottlemyre the 9th. Perry winds and deals. That's 4-9 left-handed. Grounds short for Cardenas. 233. Wow, 2 is good. That's pretty damn good. 233 for Cardenas. That'll be 3-2, and he throws him out. Nice play by Leo Cardenas. Pepitone 0 for 3 now. 1 out. And here's Mercer. Mercer 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the second. Here's Perry. And the pitch to Mercer. That's 4-6, left-handed, grounds it to second, 2 away. We're going through this game rather nicely. I have a mind, if anyone has any interest, about maybe a half an hour after this game, if I don't finish my coffee or whatever, playing that San Francisco at Montreal game this evening. 2 outs, nobody on. Jimmy Hall is the batter. Perry into his windup, and the pitch to Hall. Why do you say that, Kathy? Nightlife last night, 2-10, he grounds it to Hall grounds it to second, and Hall 2-10 grounds it to second. Tovar has it, and that will be retired to the side. I must be slow or something. I don't get it, Kathy. Why you think that would have been? Are you saying within our replay? Here's Stottlemyre now. This is his 6th inning. It's 4-2 Twins. Nettles leads it off. He's 0 for 2. Oh, I get you now, Kathy. I get you. Sometimes I'm slow, you know. Okay, Stottlemyre. The pitch to Nettles. That's 1-8, right-handed. Grounds it back to Mel. Throws to Pepitone, 1 out. Now Johnny Roseboro. Gotcha. Roseboro 0 for 2. And the pitch to Roseboro. That's 110 right-handed. Struck him out. 3rd for Mel. And the batter is Leo Cardenas. He's 1 for 2. I'm going at a slightly more rapid pace in this game. If you folks like this pace, let me know. If not, I can slow it down. Maybe not this game, but we'll see. Here's Leo Cardenas, or if you'd like me to mix it up. Here's the pitch, 1-8, struck him out. So Mel retires the side in order. He strikes out 2. He's got 4 strikeouts now. We've gone 6, and it's a 4-2 ball game. We're going to head to the top of the 7th in just a minute or so. Well, here comes Perry now in his first endurance inning. It's going to be Kenny, Gibbs, and Stottlemyre due up. We'll see if Stottlemyre even hits. Kekich, McDaniel, and Hamilton pitched in real world. Kekich, the left-hander. I don't know why Aker is not warming. Aker is like my go-to guy. He's a right-handed pitcher. McDaniel is a right-hander. I guess I would use McDaniel as a right-hander if I was going with a right-hander. Where the hell is Hamilton? There he is. And Hamilton, a left-hander. We'll see. So Perry on the mound here. Kenny leads it off. Kenny is 1 for 2, left-handed hitter. Here's Perry. The pitch to Kenny. That's 3-8 right-handed, and it's hit well by Jerry to left field. Back to the wall goes Nettles, and he makes the catch at the warning track. It was hit very well off his own card. It almost left here. 3-8. Home run 1-5. It was a 6. So here's Gibbs. 0 for 2, 1 out, nobody on. Perry winds and the pitch. 3-6, and he pops it up to second for Tovar. 2 down. And some of you may say it's a little unusual, but I'm going to let Stottlemyre hit. You know, I'm just going to let him hit. I'm not going to use a pinch hitter with 2 outs, as he's doing okay, Mel. He's pitching well, actually. He had 1 bad inning. Stottlemyre, right-handed hitter. He throws left, bats right. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Perry. He is a 2 NR. That's 2, and he struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Perry. He gets out of his first endurance inning fresh. And Stottlemyre takes the mound again. He'll pitch his 7th inning. His first endurance is not until the 8th. Jim Perry will hit. He's 1 for 2. Here's Mel. The windup and the pitch to Perry. 1-5 struck him out. Number 5, and 3 strikeouts in a row for Stottlemyre. And he has struck out 4 out of the last 5 batters he's faced. Here's Ulander. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch from Mel. That's 3-6 right-handed. Base hit Ulander. Ulander's first hit of the game. He's reached base 3 times. He was hit and scored. An error and scored, then flew to left. Now he's on first with 1 out, being held 1-8. Here's Tovar. Twins would like to get some more runs here, just to pad it up a little. Mel from the stretch. Pitch to Tovar, 2-9, grounds it to second. Clark has it, holds Ulander, and he throws Tovar out. Actually, Ulander went to second on that. I am so sorry. That was a C. So it's 2 outs. Ulander in scoring position, and Tony Oliva is the batter. Mel is ready. The pitch to Oliva. 5-10, left-handed, grounds it to third. Kenny at 3-15. 13-3, 15. Let's see if he can get this. 10, yes, he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs for the Twins. The single by Ulander left on. We've gone 7 full innings here. It's a 4. He takes the mound. His second endurance. He's fresh. It'll be the top of this Yankees order. Yankees need to get something going here. Perry comes out on the mound. This is his 8th inning. Twins lead it by 2. Leading it off, Horace Clark for the Yankees. Let's see if there's any coffee left. Well, there is. Oh, Lord, there is. There's a full cup and some. Horace Clark steps in now. Kathy Harden for the Yankees. Here's Perry. Clark 0 for 3, reached on the error, left on base. Perry winds, and the pitch to Horace. That's 2-5. Base hit Horace, base hit to left. Nettles throws it in. So Horace is on. Gene Michael is the batter. Gene is 2 for 3 today. Singled and doubled, left on both times. Horace is being held. Here's Perry from the stretch. The pitch to Michael. That's 3-10, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Killebrew forces Clark at second. It's 1 out, and Michael is on first base. Now here's Roy White, 0 for 3. Perry now. The pitch to White. That's 4-8, switch hitter batting left, struck him out. Number 6 for Perry. Boy, he's been tough. 2 outs with Michael on first, and here's Joe Pepitone. Tough night last night. Big night last night, but it has not translated here on the field. He's 0 for 3. It's 2 outs, Michael on first. Pepitone, the tying run at the plate. Here's Perry now. The pitch to Pepitone. That's 6-10, left-handed, fly ball center. Eulander, he's a 2-1. Eulander going back trying to get this. 2-1, 7-1. He makes the catch and the side is retired. No runs for the Yankees. 1 hit, 1 left. Middle of the 8th, it's still 4-2 ball game. It's been a good game. Joel Horland has arrived. Great to see you. Here's Mel. I am most definitely going to play the Giants game. My guess will be it'll be about 4:30, 4:45, give or take. Okay, Mel pitched starting his 8th inning. This may be his last if the Yankees don't tie it up. Here's Harmon now. Harmon, sacrifice fly to bring in a run. Doubled home 2 runs, walked left on. Pitch to Mel. That's going to be 6-8 right-handed. He walked him. That's the second time he walked Stottlemyre. That Stottlemyre walked Killebrew. Not hard to do. Now Rich Reese is the batter. Wow, 13 in the 7th. 20-1. Wow. You ought to broadcast some. Like to watch those. Okay, read the plate. Stottlemyre from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 6-6 left-handed. There's a base hit to left. Killebrew will hold first and second, and this is not even his first endurance inning. But there is action in the Yankee bullpen. Here's Nettles. Nettles 0 for 3. From the stretch, Stottlemyre. And the pitch. That's 6-6 left-handed. Base hit to left. Let's see if Killebrew will come home. 1-8. Oh, no, he won't. He'll hold there. Even though White's a +2, he'd be a 1-10. He'll just hold there nicely. And here's Roseboro. They're going to let Mel pitch here. Infield is in here. This could be the ball game. Stottlemyre, the pitch to Roseboro. That's 5-3. Grounds it back to Stottlemyre. He's a 124. With the bases loaded, no outs, 124. That's 16-1. That's 24. Is he a 24? Yeah. That's 16. That'll be a 24. That's 8. Oh, it's a ground ball A. Let me check that with the infield in. I should know that by heart. Infield in. The runners hold. That was a nice play by Stottlemyre, holding everybody. Wait a minute. Bases loaded. The runner on third is out. Batter is safe. The following are the exceptions, and that's not an exception. So, a beautiful play by Stottlemyre, throwing Killebrew out at the plate. With the infield in there. Really? It's bases loaded, 1 out, and Cardenas comes up. He can break this game open. But the infield is back now. Here's Stottlemyre. Full windup, pitch to Cardenas. That's 3-9 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, Stottlemyre. Wow. 2 down. And here's Jim Perry. Wow, Stottlemyre loaded the bases with no outs. Then the ground ball by Roseboro. He threw Killebrew out coming home. He was forced. And then now a strikeout. And it's Jim Perry here. If you're looking ahead, it'll be Mercer, Hall, and Kenny in the Yankees' top of the ninth. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre. That's 4-7. Switch hitter batting left, grounds it to second, and the side is retired. Big, very impressive by Mel Stottlemyre. Bases loaded, nobody out, and he got out of it. We've gone 8 full innings. I have not even finished the coffee. It was a well-timed ball game. And this is it for the Yankees. Jim Perry in his third endurance inning. It'll be Mercer, Hall, and Kenny. They're down by 2. Here's Mercer now to lead it off. Maybe I would do a 5 p.m. start so I can grab a bite or something. Here's the Perry now, the pitch to Mercer. That's 4-11 left-handed. Grounds it to first for Reese. He takes it to the bag, 1 away. It's been quite a ball game. Really has. Now Jimmy is the batter. Jimmy is 1 for 3. I'll tell you, Perry has pitched great baseball. Perry gets the sign from Roseboro. Here's the pitch to Hall. That's 5-4 left-handed. Catcherax. Roseboro 2-7. That's 17-2. He fouls out to Roseboro. So the Twins 1 out away from the win here. They won the first one 5-2. Here's Jerry Kenny. He's 1 for 3. All right, Perry gets the sign from Roseboro into his windup. And the pitch to Kenny. It was a fast game. 3-4, and he flies it to left. Under it is Nettles, and the ball game is over. So it was a tough one for the Yankees. The final score, Minnesota 4, New York 2. The win goes to Perry. He went all the way. That's his 16th. He pitched 9. He allowed 6 hits. No walks. Struck out 6 and allowed 2 runs. Great performance. Stottlemyre gets the loss. He pitched 8. He allowed 7 hits. Walked 3, hit 1, struck out 6, and he allowed 3 earned, 1 unearned. The final line in this ball game, the Yankees go very quietly, Kathy Harden, very quietly. Final line, Twins 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Yankees 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. I'll put this one in the book, and I am very most definitely going to play a game at 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Takes me time to set up. It will be the San Francisco Giants at the Montreal Expos, and we hope you'll be able to be there. Stay strong, everybody. I want to say, Kathy, thank you for being here. Rick, Joel, Deb Upcroft, and of course, Ron McGrath was here. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you later.